In a school hall, there were 2/5 as many boys as girls. After 3 boys left the hall and another 3 girls entered the hall, there are now 1/3 as many boys as girls in the school hall. How many children were there in the school hall at first? So we got 2 characters, we got boys and we got girls. We got at first, got change, and we got in the end. Okay, so now let's look at the individual fractions. So these 2 belongs to boys, these 5 belongs to girls. So at first, boys to girls is 2:5. Then after that, 3 boys left, so boys minus 3, 3 girls entered, so girls plus 3. Now 1 belongs to boys, and these 3 belongs to girls. So in the end, the ratio is 1:3. So what's the thing that is constant at the start and in the end? So this is something that is a very important concept. So let's do it at the side. So imagine you got 9 students at first, regardless of gender. I tell you 3 students left the hall, and now another 3 students join in. At first you got 9 students, at the end you still have 9 students, right? Okay, so now same logic here. After 3 boys left and 3 girls entered, the total number of students will still remain the same, right? At first and in the end. Because when we talk about total, we don't care about the gender. So it's like telling you 3 students left and 3 students entered. So the total will still be the same. So total at first is 7 units, and total in the end is 4 units. Now can you see that there's a misalignment? Total cannot be 7 and 4 at the same time, they must be the same. So we need to do some manipulation. To the first row, we have to multiply the whole thing by 4. And to the last row, we have to multiply everything by 7. Good. So now I will draw at the end. So we have boys, 2 girls, 2 total. So at first, it will be 4 times 2, which is 8. 5 times 4, which is 20. 7 times 4, which is 28. The change is still the same. 3 boys left, 3 girls entered. In the end, we have 1 times 7, 7 unit here. 3 times 7, 21 unit here. And 4 times 7, 28 units here. So now I'll erase things to make things clearer. Okay, so this should be the final ratio. You can see that in the end versus at first, the total number of students should be the same as what we have discussed earlier. Great. So now we can just focus on boys or on girls. You'll still get the same result. So if you just focus on boys, started with 8 units, end up with 7 units after 3 students left. Which means 8 unit minus 7 unit, which is 1 unit. 1 unit belongs to 3. We can do it the same for girls, we'll get the same result. So if we just focus on girls, you can see that started out with 20 units, end up with 21 units. Which means that 21 unit minus 20 unit give you 1 unit, right? And this 1 unit belongs to 3. So you can see that we will come to the same conclusion. So we'll just use one of it. We'll use the one for boys. So 1 unit equals to 3. Now the question asks you, how many children were there in the school hall at first? So at first or in the end, the total number of students is the same. It's still 28 units. So what we want to do is want to find out what 28 unit is, which is just 28 times 3. Good. So answer should be 84. So it should be 84.